This is our group for question 7 for the evaluation, and we'll be looking at our preliminary task. So straight away, the camera isn't stable at all. This is because we were recording with an iPhone and we weren't used to filming with it. If we're going to relate that to our final draft, we also used the iPhone, but we had practice, so we were able to keep it steady in different angles. So here you can see there's quite a bit of a good composition. The person in the centre of the frame, and we carried this on with our final draft to make sure that there was good composition throughout.
Stop it here. Here the match on action was quite good, where he walked through the corridor and then walked into the room. But there was only 2 shots for the match on action, whereas in our final draft we used more than 3, I think, per match on action, per movement.
Bless. Please. So in this little scene here, there isn't a very wide variety of shots. We changed this in our final draft as we used a lot of different shots: high angles, low angles, wide shots, long shots, and a lot of establishing shots.
The composition's quite bad, and we tried to fix this in the final draft by making sure the characters were always in the centre rather than to the left or right.
It's absurd in this circumstance. We don't want to rush anything. We don't want to bait ourselves out. Look, fam, hand it over. I've got to go quick time. Man's got a dash. Do not refer to me as fam.
Stop that then. The editing in this preliminary is quite basic. There's no colour correction. The sound, like the background noises, are in it. The volume control's also very bad, and the cuts are quite, and the angles and shot angles are quite basic.
Business. Speaking of which, let's get right to it. I have class in an hour. Let me see it. As you wish. So for mise en scene, we're using a lunchbox as like a briefcase sort of thing, as a prop, and obviously this doesn't fit. We didn't have a briefcase or anything like that, so we had to do with this, but it's not good enough. Also with the location, we're filming in a classroom, and there's the teacher and pupils in there. You can just hear them speaking. It really doesn't seem professional at all.
But you just need to update it.
So you heard a lot of background noise there, which is obviously not as professional as we want it to be. In the final draft, because we were in a forest, there weren't that many people, but when there were, we made sure we weren't recording.